Hey yo, Kenya, you know Sean Paul there. Yeah man, I'm about to Buka fresh lakini. You let me know what side and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow, cause I'm in the vibe and I got my dough. Bust another buckle, I'm out. Kenya, come out.
Well, we are with Sean Paul right here at the Sankara Hotel, Nairobi. This is the second time Sean Paul is coming to Kenya. He was here 20 years ago. That's a long time ago. He was here 20 years ago, and now he's back again. Drink Semba is right here with us Kenyans, and you know how we do. We kick off the month with craziness, and we have Sean Paul, a superstar all the way from Jamaica, the biggest musical export from Jamaica to the world. He has done many collaborations, and is here to talk about just a couple things before he goes on stage today. Remember, this is Citizen TV. We are at the Sankara Hotel, and it's also done by the guys called Who Said, who you can definitely see right here. So Sean, how does it feel? Karibu Kenya, you know that, right?
I know, habari yenu.
Habari mzuri sana. Okay, what else do you know? What other Swahili word do you know from, what have they taught you in Tanzania?
Ah boy. Well, I remember stuff from, this was the first African country I came back in 2004. And I remember it finally because it was the hub. We went from here to Uganda, back to here, to Tanzania, back to here again. And that was the only time I performed. That was not the only time I performed. I came back again 2011, but we were just doing the tourist thing. So it's a pleasure to be back. Pleasure to come home to Kenya, and this is my first place I put foot in Africa. So happy to be back and just ready to do the show, man. Yeah. What you call it, Drink Semba?
We call it Drink Semba. That means like we are ready because Kenyans will drink the entire...
Drink Semba.
Drink Semba, right? What has taken you so long before you come here? We see Jamaican artists come here almost every year. Why don't you come, Sean? Don't you love us?
Yeah, I do love Kenya. And I've been to 20 African countries and toured the whole world in different places. So them things that take time. I was one of the first Jamaican dancehall artists to open back the platform of coming to Africa and performing, with the great Bob Marley broke down walls and paved the road for us. And then, yeah, I came through and did that too, but it takes time to go around and do these things. So back here and ready, full of energy for the people.
Would you say do you know any Kenyan artist or any Kenyan song that is currently popular or was popular? Do you know any Kenyan artist?
Back in the day, there was a couple that I met, but we never keep in touch. So you just tell me what's happening right now.
Okay, you know Sauti Sol? Sauti Sol
Sauti Sol.
It's a band. Okay,
yes.
You know them?
I know of the name.
Okay, that is interesting. I know you've done collaborations with Afrobeat superstars from Nigeria.
Yeah.
What is your comment about Afrobeat and that was taken over the world and over Africa, the world, sure. Jamaica as well? What would you say?
It's a great feeling to know that music come full circle. Reggae music and dancehall music is heavily influenced by what happened in Africa, musically and just like what can I say? Rootically as well. And so, it's a great thing to know that, we took it to a level and then now Afrobeat is jumping back on the scene. I think everybody deserves that. Every community, every little area of the earth, every corner of the earth have their own way to do things. Like you said, Drink Semba, it's a thing here. It's kind of vibe. So it's good to be able to spread that through the music, and each little territory are gonna get, or big territory is gonna get its chance to do so. So it's Afrobeat time now, and proud of that, loving it.
You've done crazy collaborations, a lot of collaborations with Beyonce, Dua Lipa, and so many other superstars all around the world. Would you probably say which is the one collaboration that stood out for you? Maybe do you have a name? Do you have a superstar that you worked with and you're like, this was a good collaboration? You've done with, is it Davido or Wizkid?
Yeah.
There is one of two. So which collaboration would you say this was quite a collaboration?
Man.
Maybe one or two, I don't know.
Each one of them come with learning about that artist and the producers that we work with. And so it's a great experience. I mean, the end result or the first instance, I should say, of why I started in the music is to be there in the studio and create and feel good that way. That gave me good energy. So there's not one that I can pick and say, boy, you know, that's the best. But I can remember being in awe of doing a song with Carlos Santana and Josh Stone.
Oh, the legendary Carlos Santana.
Yeah, the legendary Carlos Santana. And you know, it's the first time I see my mom turn back into a 13-year-old girl. I introduced them, and she melted, you know. So it was a cool experience to see.
Yeah.
And I always have a great respect for Santana and his music, and you know, I learned some great things from him.
There are a lot of superstars right now who are coming up all over the world, from Africa, from the US. I mean, you know them, their names, female and male.
Yeah.
Who would you say you're listening to right now on Spotify? Who are you listening to currently? 2 or 3 artists or something?
Let me see. You know,
There's so many. This Burna Boy is a lot.
Burna Boy out there, he's been blazing a trail since a long time. But Arya Star.
Oh, Arya Star.
Arya Star,
yeah.
Yeah, she's beautiful to me. I like her vibe. From the first Vibe Killer song, just the topic and how she attacked the rhythm, she was dope, you know. And I always looking towards, seeing her do her thing, you know. So yeah, David is a good brethren, and he always come through and make some good music. And then now, not just Afrobeat, but maybe in Jamaica, we have a young star named J. Calm.
J. Calm.
Yeah, J. Calm. I did a remix for one of his songs. You know, very young cat, and he just started producing himself during COVID and writing songs. And I'm really kind of proud of his progress so far. So yeah, he's also on a rhythm that I produced called Dirty Showtime rhythm. So you can look out for those 2 things. Kwanda Jai is an artist who is young Jamaican artist. Yeah, and he plays the young Bob Marley in the movie that came out earlier this year. And also Rasa Jai, another artist who I produce, who's on Dirty Rock label. And I'm listening to these guys because I'm helping to develop them as well. So good vibes, you know. Big up Ching Ching, big up Charlie Blacks, big up people like Busy Signal. These are all people who I work with in the industry in my genre, but I really revere their talent and have a lot of respect for them. So just, you know, making people know their name.
Talking of Jamaican artists, Vybz Kartel just got out of jail a couple months ago. What was your reaction? What is your relationship with Vybz Kartel, by the way?
I've only met him about 3 times, just in passing at the studio. But I was, you know, everybody deserves a second chance in life. And I think he's making use of that. That's amazing. I was happy for his family and his fans. And you know, just kudos, big up.
Okay. You've been in the industry for more than 20 years, 30 years now?
Yeah, since 1996 is when I
That's
wrote
a long time.
my first demo.
What would you say is the secret to your longevity? What has made you stick for all these years and you haven't fallen off or something like that?
You know, being in the studio a lot, I always trying to stick to the root of what I do, but pushing the boundaries to a new level as well. And then just being with the fans mostly, I think, you know, nowadays I have kids, and so that takes some time as well. And so like you asked the question, how come I didn't come to Kenya for such a long time? These are reasons, you know, personal reasons and traveling reasons and all these things. But it's good to connect. And so that's an important thing over the last 20 years. I think that people kind of gravitate towards me because I can connect with them on a real level, you know.
Two last questions. Who is the most famous person in your phone book?
Oh, wow.
What are the most? I know you have a lot of famous people. Most famous person in your phone book?
Yeah, I don't really. I can't say. That I have a lot of music people who some of them work behind the scenes too, and you probably don't know them.
Okay.
But you know, people like a girl named Emily Warren. So she's not very famous, but she's a great musician. She writes songs with me. Big up to her. And I guess a famous one you could say, Cara Delevingne.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
The supermodel from Britain.
Yeah, and
Amazing.
basically she just linked me on DMs and asked me to do a drop for her friend for her birthday. Said them love my music and you know, so sometimes it's things like that. So I have not really even met her in person, but she's a famous one in my phone. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that. Well, I want you to look at the camera and tell Kenyans what to expect tonight. What do you have in store for us tonight? Maybe you want to tell us?
Yeah, man, I mean, hey, yo, Kenya, you know, Sean Paul there. Yeah, man, about a year now, Buka Fresh Lakini, we is here. Yeah, man, 100% of energy may I bring tonight, you know what I mean? So right about now, I gotta take a little rest, eat some good food, Kenyan food, and I'll be there on the stage to come on to blaze it. You know, you gotta drink Semba, it's
Drink
begun.
Semba, yeah.
No, that's it, yeah. Mad people thing, respect you, Kenya.
Thank you so much, and that is Sean Paul. Please remember to catch him tonight at the KICC. We are all going to be there. It's going to be a crazy show you cannot afford to miss. How did you even come up with the idea to bring Sean Paul here, and why Sean Paul?
So, Who Said is all about redefining the entertainment space in Kenya. We want to do world-class stuff. We want to put Kenya on the map, the global map, in terms of putting out fantastic experiences. And a lot of the times when we attend these events, the biggest question is asked, who said we can't bring Sean Paul? Who said we can't bring Jay-Z? Who said we can't bring Beyonce? So we dared to go beyond and answer that question. So who said? We did. So
some people would love to know, are there still tickets available? How much are they going for? Where are we getting the tickets at? Nasho iko wapi? I know it's KICC, but you need to tell us where
the show is at KICC at the Lower Comesa. Access is through City Hall, the gate opposite City Hall, City Hall Way. Tickets have been available, advanced tickets. They closed at 1:30, should be about 5 minutes ago. In terms of advanced tickets, we are, however, selling gate tickets. So we have gate tickets available. You can still buy them online as gate tickets. We're available on Get a Ticket, we're available on M Tickets and Ticket Sasa. Regular tickets are going for 4,000 shillings. VIP tickets are going for 10,000 shillings. And Golden Circle are going for 25,000 shillings.
Okay.
Yes.